So today I want to talk about a couple different aspects of challenging conversations. One primarily deals with conversations around client interactions. And then the other we're going to focus on interactions with colleagues and whether that be giving feedback or receiving feedback. And so all of these kind of fit within under that larger umbrella of challenging conversations. And we're going to talk about tools for all of those things.
Thanks, Lori. This is like my favorite topic that we've talked about in this series because it resonates with me 110%. In fact, I was reviewing some content in our website and a piece that I wrote a few years ago about the most challenging experience that I've had as a veterinarian was when I was a medical director and having to have conversations with people that oftentimes weren't the kinds of conversations you wanted to have.
Mm-hmm.
So in my role as a medical director, there's no training in veterinary school.
And you had those conversations all the time, right? You were the go-to person.
Yeah. And quite frankly, it's traumatizing.
It is. It's exhausting and traumatizing. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. And then in terms of building mutual respect, I mean, I find that the respect factor is an overarching theme in my life, just day to day, especially in our current environment where we're so politically divided, it seems, right? And we may not agree on certain things. For me, if I can respect you but disagree with you, then we stand to maintain a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Are there things that people can think about doing within their practices to build respect amongst members of a team? Do you see that as being important?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I do think it's important. I think it's really important that teams respect one another. And it might be a matter of looking at what particular skills that somebody brings to the table, because ideally everybody on the team are bringing unique skills that then as a whole make that team stronger. So you're right, we may disagree on all of these other things. I would argue many of those things like politics, et cetera, don't belong in the workplace at all. And that hopefully we have this respect of that we have this common goal of why we come to work every day is because we really care about animals and their owners, and we want to facilitate the bond, and so if we can get at that level and then think about the unique attributes that everybody brings together as a team, I think that can be really helpful in creating a positive working team.
Yeah, I have a feeling that that's something that more managers should think about doing, or just even taking staff meeting time to highlight those types of things that you say about it, that you see in individuals, bring it into an awareness amongst everyone on the team so that on the best of days, people have that working, at least framework for respect.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you may not like how someone looks on a day-to-day basis. You might not like what you hear them say, you hear them talk about, whether it's politics or anything else. And I'm just rambling here, but your conduct on a daily basis or your thoughts about that individual take shape, and then something goes bad, and then you have to confront them. And so there's this undertow of disrespect, mm-hmm. right? Mm-hmm. And so it's almost you're almost behind the eight ball.
Mm-hmm.
I see that as an important thing.
Oh, I do too. Because it's hard to have a relationship with somebody if you don't respect them.
And then to have a difficult conversation, it's a formula mm-hmm. for disaster.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Thank you.